And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now, please welcome your Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Ian Happ
Leading
up to
off
hit.
for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the righty deals.
Ball one.
That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count.
Two-strike.
Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
So now 1-2. And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Time now for the Chicago
Batting
Cubs
third,
lineup.
the designated
And it's
hitter,
clear the
Seiya
most important job
Suzuki.
they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
This one popped up. Bush under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup.
Turner.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Ball one there. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. In time to Bush. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Michael Bush. Bush goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Wheeler back to work. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Dansby Swanson stands in. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. In the dirt. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a
Batting
big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Horner.
So here's Horner now. Swinging a foul out of play. Bush over at second. Swanson at first with no outs. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's down and in. Swings through that one for strike one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
This is off the inside. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. Now 3-1. Gage Workman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Bush rounds third, headed for the plate. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
Third baseman, Gage Workman.
Two on, one out. Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
There's the strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Now one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some
Batting
nice
fifth,
ride
third
up in the
baseman,
zone right there. Hitter
Alex
looked like
Bohm.
he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Alec Bohm batting with one down takes a strike. Foul ball there. One down. Phillies down a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To the right side, and that's just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now batting Max Kepler. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That's a laser base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 1 out. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Waste no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Bryson Stott at the plate now. That's ball 1. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Headed towards the corner. Tucker snags it on the run. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Brandon Marsh steps in late.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. Kepler on third. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schwarber tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 out, bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
in the
One
dirt,
ball, one
and it's
strike.
1-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a curve is down and in. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
And that one missing low.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball to strike. And that's in the dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Thank you.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Double play ball to second. There's one.
No.
Over to first. Safe.
He's safe.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He popped out his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Another 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Busch. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that skips into dirt. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swanson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Phils up by a run, top half of inning number 4. That misses. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come
Horner.
up to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, you get it to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
Puga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down,
Bryson
base is empty.
Stott.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That's outside,
that's out.
and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
They just threw that
1 strike.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the Cubs,
Pete Crow
center fielder
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Wheeler back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Gage Workman.
Now the third baseman, Gage Workman. 0-for-1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That missed
1
by
ball,
a lot.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher
Now
are on the
batting,
same page right now.
catcher Miguel Amaya.
And here is Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Amaya, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. Just
that's it.
missed. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off
And now for the Phillies,
Phillies,
Brandon
center
Marsh.
fielder,
This batter gets
Brandon
described as a
Marsh.
homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
That catches the outside corner. And that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Back to the top of the lineup. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hard hit right side. Horner over to first. Turner is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Check swing called strike.
Nope, that's down.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. Half on second. Tucker on at first with nobody out. Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Dansby Swanson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fouled off. He was late. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Bryce Harper. There's a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That one missing inside. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier also getting ready.
That's in. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Right side, hard hit. The throw to
Got
first.
him.
One away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping
batting,
the ball
right
out of the
fielder,
air. Lets the
Nick
defense work behind him with another ground
Castellanos.
ball. Good execution.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
4-1.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing
Now
through and you
batting,
feel like you
third
should have done
baseman,
something with it,
Ellie
or at least
Cole.
spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Boom. In the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And it's fouled away. Not
One
close
ball,
with that
two
one.
strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. That's
No, that's off
inside.
the plate.
Man, he's
Ball two.
close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give
Outside.
one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Strom also throwing. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Matt
the
Strom
Phillies,
on to pitch out of the pen
number
here.
25.
And we all know about his
Matt
slider.
Strom.
It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gage Workman now at the plate. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching try but can't bring it in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first
Catcher,
pitch. They pretty
Miguel
much split the
Amaya.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Miguel Amaya has grounded out a couple of times. And that one is in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's
One
down
ball,
and in. A
2
slider
strikes.
missed.
That's ball 2. 2-2.
One
Now.
away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 down.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Ian
for the
Happ.
Cubs, left
1 for
fielder
3.
Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's outside.
Outside.
Ball 1. Happ lays off. Just
ball
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Kyle Tucker, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
And with 2
Take the
outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Definitely lost the handle
Now
during
batting,
that sequence.
right
4
fielder,
pitches
Kyle
for the
Tucker.
walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Next offering
2-0.
upstairs. Workman at second. Happ at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little
We
bit.
got 3-0.
Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs, and they're
That's
all
ball
loaded
4.
up.
Take your base.